all by myself. I love to be all by myself, and I am. And there's my personal question for you. How do you feel about yourself when you're on your own? Do you love being by yourself? Do you love your own company? Are you your own best friend? Can you exercise on your own? Can you go out to dinner on your own? Can you go to the movies on your own? Could you holiday on your own? And is it possible that if you're that person, you love being by yourself, that the people that come into your life, whether it's a partner, family, friends, business associates, social acquaintances, that they would add value to your life, but if they're not there, it doesn't matter. So when was the last time you spent a large amount of time on your own? And if you have, or if you did you really enjoy it? I get really excited to be by myself. Now, I've got a gorgeous husband. I love him dearly. We've been married for a very long time and we love each other's company. But we both love being on our own. So he travels overseas on his own because he's a world champion martial artist and he does a lot of traveling by himself. And that means I'm by myself. Now, I could say that I cheat a little because I've got 4 beautiful puppy dogs. But ultimately, here's a great question. Aren't we always on our own? We're in our own head space. We have to live inside our head. We live inside our body, regardless of how many people are around us. And that's become very common, or a common thing for people to talk about now, that we live in a world where there's lots of people, but there's still so many lonely people. We're surrounded by so many people and social media, and you can go to a big city and there's millions of people there, but there's a lot of people that still feel lonely. Well, that's something I can never understand, and I share that with you because when you love being by yourself, of course you are never lonely. Every minute that I can be by myself, I really enjoy it. Now, I share that with you because I'm at that point now. I'm an old lady and I love being by myself. But I also understand the process that it took to get there, because I used to be the person that could not be by myself. I had to turn the radio on. I had to have the television on. If I was by myself and there was no people, I would pick up the phone and talk to somebody. I've had a life of creating social engagements and parties and events because I needed to be surrounded by people. I've travelled the world and met literally, probably millions of people because I've lived on the planet a very long time. And people say to me now, Rowie, how can you spend so much time on your own? You live out in the arse end of nowhere, literally. This is the South Island of New Zealand, in the middle arse end of nowhere, and the closest town is a tiny little town. And people think because I've travelled so much and invested so much, or I could say wasted so much time with a lot of people, because how many people really care about you? Should you be the person who cares about yourself the most, so that the people that come into your life, if it is your family, your friends, your partner, that they don't feel that you need them? Is it possible that if you're a needy person, that you might push people away rather than attract people into your life? So yes, I have a lot of people that want to, or they share with me, Rowie, can we come visit? Rowie, can we talk to you on the phone? Rowie, can we invest time with you? So it's not that I have a lack of people in my life, it's just that I don't need people in my life, but I used to. And I think that if I do a self-analysation, my favourite word that doesn't exist, that's because I didn't like who I was. I didn't want to be by myself because I didn't like that person. I was trying to impress other people. I wanted other people to like me. I wanted other people to think I was important. There is a lot of that going on in the world right now. People share with me they want the F things. They want to be famous. They want to have fans. They want to have fortune. And what does that actually bring you? Fans, fortune and fame. What does that actually bring you? There's plenty of wealthy people in the world who are really miserable and lonely. There are plenty of people who've got millions of fans and they end up depressed and suicidal. There are people that have got fortune and fans and fame, and you hear about them every day on social media. They talk about being depressed, hating their life, hating having fans. A lot of people invested or wasted their whole life trying to become famous, and then they spend the rest of their life trying to get away from the paparazzi and the people that want their autograph. Is it possible that all of that's on the outside? If you want to truly love your life, do you need to live your life what's on the inside? Do you love your human body? Is it fit? Is it strong? Is it healthy? Is it mentally tough? Can it overcome challenges? Have you stopped caring what other people think? And that's for me the biggest thing. I really cared if other people liked me. I cared what people said about me. And now I really don't. And I put myself out on social media every day. I'm here with Romax every single day. How to be healthy, fit and strong, how to have a career or business that you love, how to be financially free, and how to have great people in your life, how to attract great relationships, how to be a good communicator. They're very controversial topics. And there's lots of people who hate me, talk about me, criticize me, pull me down, and I bloody love it. It's awesome. Because I don't care what other people think. What's important to me is that I like who I am, and when I look in the mirror, I respect myself because I live and breathe what I'm preaching. I am healthy, fit and strong. I do have a career and business that I love. I am financially free, and I have only great people in my life. And maybe that's one of the reasons why we don't like ourselves, because we're pretending to be something that we're not, which means you can't really like yourself anyway, because it's not who you really are. So who are you? What do you stand for? What do you believe in? What would you die for? And who cares what other people think? And then you can sing like I do, all by myself. I love being all by myself.